We're live. We're live. They can hear everything you say.
The things you don't understand.
So hang on. Places, people. 20 seconds. We're live. We're going liver.
All right, my name is.
Tell the fat man to shut up. We've got to open. The orchestra's tuning.
I can love me better than.
I really don't put that in my. Don't put that in my head. I don't. 3, 2, and.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
Sorry, take 2.
Go Cows.
Straight out of the DFW Metroplex, it's Saturday Morning Live with Jeff Fisher from Chewing the Fat and Brad Staggs from the Daily Mojo. Today's musical guests, the Poltitsky Triplets.
Yay!
And now here are your hosts, Jeff Fisher and Brad Staggs.
That is awesome.
Oops,
You
hold on
did
a
not
second.
tell me.
That's us there. There we are.
You did not tell me about the Polish
The
triplets.
Poltitsky Triplets. Now, back in the day, I will have to say that when Doc Thompson was around, it was he knew these. They were the Poltitsky twins. I don't know what they were, but it's an honor to have the triplets with us this morning, and hopefully they do show up. I know we had a problem last week with a guest, but
We did.
here we are.
Yeah, we did.
Here we are. Do we have anything to sell first? I mean, you got Chewing the Fat.
Anything to sell.
Right. I mean, we're not doing this for free, so I mean, make sure that people subscribe and rate and review Chewing the Fat.
I told people on the post promoting the show that there was not a dress code, but however, there is a body odor code. So be sure to go to qpgoatsoap.com and
Thank
get
you.
yourself clean.
Thank
Get
you.
yourself clean.
I saw there was something about goat soap I saw earlier today, and I can't remember what it was. I have it, I'm sure, stowed away. But make sure you subscribe and rate and review the Daily Mojo as well. You can find that wherever you buy your podcast. All right, so we start out in L.A. Do we? Is that what we start? Is that?
That's all I. You can talk about whatever the heck you want to talk about today, Brad.
The heist.
You know what?
The heist.
Your name is first on the screen. It's Brad Staggs and Jeffy, so you talk about whatever you want. But I know what I want to talk about, and that's all I want to talk about.
And I don't blame you, because this is quite a story out in L.A. The $30 million heist that the thieves carry, and the fact that they did it on Easter Sunday, I don't know. Does that mean
Even
they're going
better.
straight to hell?
Even better.
They might be going straight to hell. I don't know. But the story is a big one. It was
It is even
neighbor,
better. So
the vault.
So on Easter Sunday, thieves executed. Now, first of all, I just want to say there's so much to comment on inside this story. All right, so I'm going to give you the full story, but then we're going to break it down a little bit because there's some things in here that I question.
All right.
So on Easter Sunday, thieves apparently executed an elaborate heist, pilfering over $30 million from this Los Angeles cash storage facility, which you see right there. Investigators are puzzled by the sophisticated operation, suspecting a crew of burglars accessed the facility via its roof. The theft, unnoticed due to the absence of alarms, occurred in, is it Silmar?
It is Silmar.
Silmar's Garda World site.
Yep.
And we have the LAPD and the FBI, investigating it right now. So they claim that, the thieves did it, and then the worker came to work like at 4:30 in the morning and said, "Hey, looks like somebody stole some stuff. I bet you this was probably an elaborate heist." Really? It wasn't Joe the crackhead down the street that walking by the building. We came walking down the railroad tracks next to the building and went, "Hey, I bet you that building's where they keep cash. I'll just go in there so I can buy some more crack."
Right? I mean, who wouldn't look at that building and think it's full of money? I mean, everybody knows it's. I mean, I wouldn't have known. Mm-hmm.
So the unknown suspects managed to open the vault without activating any alarms and staff did not even know it, obviously, like I said before, the next morning. Now, the company, GardaWorld, they claim to be one of the largest privately owned integrated security and risk companies internationally.
Yeah, they were.
No doubt.
They were.
No doubt. So the FBI and the Los Angeles Police Department are investigating the heist, and it happened. Obviously, it happened on Easter. They referred. So we had people talking about it until the FBI showed up. Like the police were commenting on it, and then once the FBI showed up, everybody zipped it.
Right.
You know, because the police commander, Elaine Morales, she immediately said when they broke the news of the crime, they were able to breach the building as well as the safe where the money was stored. Operators of the business didn't discover the massive theft until they opened the vault. The LAPD police officers said, yeah, we got a call about 4:30 in the morning. The GardaWorld TV news showed up. They were taking pictures.
Yep. They didn't get to keep any secrets.
Right. So the aerial footage shows a large cutout on the side of the building. I didn't see any holes on the roof or anything, so I don't know how they
didn't
claim
either.
The access through the roof, but maybe it was closed. Maybe there's AC roof or access there that way.
In the report from Channel 7 out in LA, though, she says, and I don't know if she knows, but she said they tunneled into the building.
From the roof, though, is what she said, right?
You don't tunnel into a roof. You tunnel underground.
Look, it's Easter. It's Monday after Easter. We need a live shot. Send her out. She's not quite positive of what she's talking about.
They didn't tunnel into the roof.
No,
they tunneled underground.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Play the news.
Tunnels into a roof.
Play the news report.
You want me to play the news report?
This news report is awesome, by the way.
It is.
I love these local news reports are great. And this had to have been before the FBI showed up to zip everybody, because she even gets an employee.
Yes, she does.
I think they did the live shot. I bet you the original live shot didn't have the voice covered up. I don't know. It just seems weird that.
Maybe not.
I don't know. She may have recorded it later and did it. I'll talk to you, but you can't know it's me.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
It's pretty incredible when you consider that
Karma Dickerson.
Karma Dickerson.
Stop it. It's funny. That's what her name is. I can't.
It's a nice looking jacket, too.
I know, right? Hold on. And just for a second, let's think about this. Channel 4, because I used to live out there. As a matter of fact, I live right around the corner from Silmar. And back in the day, the Channel 4 jackets didn't have Telemundo, but now that's a big deal out in LA.
Partners in Los Angeles. What are you talking about?
Because nobody speaks English in LA anymore.
Well, Karma does. She's reporting in English right now. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know.
And how to access
and she's right there live on the scene,
right
across the street on the other side of the railroad tracks, but she's right there.
Right there in the midst of it.
Right there.
Right there.
When millions of dollars are stolen from the place where the money is supposed to be the safest.
Look how secure that place looks.
Oh, here we go. Here's dude. This is what? Did they catch him in the parking lot?
This is the guy that opened up. Probably found it.
Right.
And, it's 4:30. It's still dark.
Yeah. And they're like, and then somebody made the decision. All right, we won't show him. We will just show an image of his crotch.
Well, we know you can't make out his.
Right.
Can't make out his crotch.
Wait a minute. I know who that is.
You just know it's a body. Right.
I've seen that before.
There's maybe 4 to 10 people on the planet that go, hey, that's Lamar.
Right. I don't think his name. Don't tell everybody it's Lamar. All right, here's Lamar's genius statement.
It's just mind-blowing that you would never suspect it.
There are no shortage of...
This is mind-blowing. You would never suspect it.
That's awesome. That's
mind-blowing.
Awesome.
Mind-blowing.
I got to tell you, Karma's on it, though. Live shot, got the worker.
Yep.
She's working.
She's doing it. Man. She's doing it all right.
People working at the company guarding the cash.
Yeah.
How? Why? You know? It's hard. I'm still trying to process it.
How? Why?
I mean, that's what's being asked. That's what the investigators are asking. How?
Yeah, but
why?
We know how, and we know why. Because they wanted the money, and we see where they got in. And that's where she says tunnel.
Yeah, but I think she says tunneled in from the roof, right?
Well, that would
Go
be
ahead.
stupid to say tunneling in from the roof.
No
12:30
call
Sunday
Carlos.
afternoon, someone tunneled their way into the Garda World Cast Storage Facility in Sylmar, according to what was initially
Oh, no.
reported to LA.
See? And
Okay.
that's probably what they didn't want out, because they always withhold something so that if somebody confesses, they can
But
say,
the
well,
original report that I read, I've read multiple reports. I did not see
LA
Karma's
usually
report
was
on the
all
scene.
right. Well, hang on.
But
Let's see.
the original report talked about roof entrance.
Right. I think
going
she
in.
addresses that here. Hang on. Let's see.
Storage facility in Sylmar, according to what was initially reported to LAPD. The FBI says they made their way out with millions.
Okay, so she says, as opposed to what was initially reported to LAPD,
Okay.
they tunneled their way in. So there, we got tunnelers. We got tunnelers.
Okay.
Here.
Dollars.
That's
But
how
the
they got
only
out.
external sign something is out of the ordinary.
Right.
A section of the building boarded up.
Right.
They knew what they were doing. They knew
Okay,
when to
thank
go.
you.
Yeah, this guy.
We've got the expert.
Right.
Okay.
He's selling books. Buy his book.
Cars.
Right. His
According to-
publicist said, "Hey, get him on. We've got an expert
He
right
can talk
here."
about it. He wrote something about stealing stuff.
Yes, he did. We could talk to him right now. He's
Right.
an expert.
Yeah, he has a
He'll
Zoom call.
in. There it is. Flawless.
Yeah.
Scott
Buy-
Andrews. We love Scott.
Buy the book. Buy the book.
Yeah, we love Scott.
Rely on cash services businesses for day-to-day operations.
Right.
You
right.
need a way to get
Oh,
that
jeez. Here he is again.
walked out.
But could he not shave
How?
for the interview? What the hell's wrong
How?
with this guy?
Why?
Oh, he's a lawyer. Never mind. That answers it.
He says the Garda World
He's just-
Sylmar location
he's stuck
may
in
be
his house
ideal for
writing
both
another
business
book.
and thieves.
Right.
So location is everything. Both if you're
Right.
running-
Location is everything. Was he trying to sell us a house now? Good
So
grief.
this warehouse is in the San Fernando Valley, and
Yeah.
it's about 4 minutes away from two different
Genius. He
freeways.
does make a good
FBI
point.
sources have told NBC News they're still trying to confirm the amount taken. But the LA Times reports it could be as much as $30 million.
Yeah,
We
it could
disguised
be.
the voice of this employee who tells us
Really?
he was shocked to learn the building potentially had that much money inside.
I mean, I didn't even know there was $30 million, whatever the amount is in that building.
That's the clip right there. That is awesome.
I didn't know there was
That's the man on the
$30
street
million
right there.
$1,000. Well, I mean, whatever the amount was.
I don't think the FBI realized there was $30 million in there either.
$30,247,117.42. No one knew that much was in there.
That was not reported in any of the reports I read.
No,
There
I
were
just heard that.
several
That's all I heard
million
when I
thousand
came to
dollars.
work this morning.
So I've already So before we and then we had they did get some quotes. The LA Times did get some quotes. I don't know if karma just blew off going to the trailer park next door to talk to some of the residents.
Uh-huh.
But the LA Times, they're on it. Okay.
All right.
So neighbors from the Tahitian mobile home park.
I love that. It's beautiful this time of year, too. If you haven't been to the
not
Tahitian...
not according to one of the residents we're going to hear from, but we'll go ahead and I haven't got there yet.
Tasteless. That person has absolutely no taste.
The neighbors reportedly heard of bizarre whirring noises around the time the $30 million in cash was stolen from the Los Angeles area vault. The one lady said that sound is embedded in my head. The 2-hour-long racket she heard coming from Garda World facility. My mind is still going crazy over what happened. I know it's just money, but they're invading your space.
What?
Thank you. Thank you. Now
yeah.
she lives at the Tahitian mobile.
Of course she does. She is the queen of the double wide.
Now, LA Times actually went out of their way to try to get a hold of a person who's in charge of the Tahitian mobile home park, and they declined to comment.
What?
So,
Well, they're busy.
yeah, I know.
They're busy.
Well,
when you are running the Tahitian World trailer park, I mean, do you think you have an open schedule? No, you don't.
No.
You're worse than the president.
my favorite line. Oh, don't go away. Don't go away.
Okay, I won't. I'm staying right here. I'm not leaving you.
Don't go away.
Which one do you...
So, my favorite comment from Victor Benitez,
yes.
who was from the neighborhood. I don't know if Victor is a resident of the Tahitian mobile home park,
Right.
but he is from the neighborhood. and he talked to police saying, or the LA Times saying, 5 weeks ago, police brought a dog in. They searched the area for an active shooter. It wasn't even out in the news. I would not recommend living here. So that's Victor Benitez. Awesome.
Man. There's another shot too. What's in those bags?
Oh yeah, there's a full shot of it with pre-boarding. Good shot.
Whoa.
I don't know that you're getting $30 million out of that hole. Money is heavy.
Yeah, it is. Well, if it's in hundreds, though.
Well, I was reading last night because I was between watching the Women's National Championship semifinals. Final
Love
four.
those.
Snuck out the victory.
those.
They're headed to the championship tomorrow afternoon. Anyway, Caitlin Clark will win the national championship there. It's already done.
Will she?
It's already written in stone. Anyway, the weight, I started reading about the weight of money. Now, according to this expert, $1 million in $100 bills, 22 pounds.
Uh-huh. Are you going to tell us how far it'll stretch? Will it stretch to the moon?
And back again.
Wait a minute. You didn't like, I was telling people how much a trillion was, and you were, now you're going to tell me how much money weighs?
No, I want people to know how difficult it is to carry out $30 million.
All right. How much?
Which leads one to believe,
Uh-huh.
like myself,
Uh-huh.
perhaps it wasn't $30 million.
You don't think they got that much?
Perhaps Garda World said, we were robbed. They took $30 million. Those bastards. And, I mean, that's my bit, right? When you find money like that, when a Garda World,
yes.
when a Garda World truck falls over
Yep.
and spills out cash, you take as much as you can and go immediately to the police department with about a quarter of it and say, I got caught up in the moment. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. You're going to have me on film. I want to return it because I feel bad. And now you're good.
Right.
Now 3/4 of what you picked up on the road is all yours. Move on with your life.
Right. That I agree with that. I agree with your methodology in that, by the way. I've lived by that. Lived by that creed.
The next time Garda World truck falls over with cash falling out of it.
Right. Right.
That's what you need to do. Because it happens all the time.
So you're thinking that whoever, so the guy comes in, all right, they got away with 30 million. So you're saying
that's the only thing that's being reported. Possibly 30 million. Could be 30 million.
Right. Well, they don't know. I mean, how would they know unless, they got to count what's left.
I don't know that. Well, maybe it was Easter Sunday, right? It's a weekend, so they just pile in the cash, and the guy comes in Monday and counts it or something, right? That might have been the perfect time to do it. Seriously, this is perfect. I've already written the movie. I've already written the movie in my head. I've already got the song that's going to play at the end of the movie on the ride out. We're going to use the train tracks. I don't know if they did use the train tracks, but we don't know if any trains went by. That's under investigation. But we're going to use the trains to help us get the cash out. And
that's where they tunneled in.
I'll break down how much the rest of the money weighs, because apparently Brad doesn't care.
How much does the money weigh? I was about to ask you, so you never told. How much is it? How heavy?
You are pissing me off right now.
How much does it weigh?
So if it's 5s, 10s, or 20s, the weight of $1 million could be closer to a couple hundred pounds, maybe even 250 pounds. So you're looking at, if it's $30 million with 5s, 10s, and 20s,
right?
That's a lot. That's 3.5 tons. You can quote me on that. That's a lot.
That's a lot. You know what?
You're not just carrying that out. You got to have some kind of transportation to get you out of there.
Oh, agreed. But the dude said they're 4.5 minutes from a freeway. If you got 3 or 4 guys, or they're down there in the rail bed, like you said, right behind the place, and why does it look like there is a?
It says in the story that they are active train tracks, so the train actually could have gone by.
Okay,
but no report. There were from the Tahitian. No one said they heard the train.
Why does it? Okay. Why does it look like there's been like a path beaten out of that?
Yeah, there sure does.
So that got some heavy foot traffic, and that would make sense if they got 300 pounds of stuff. So
Yeah,
but what's,
how long would it have taken?
what's in those bags? I want to know what's in those bags. Why are they just sitting there? Because that looks like a square thingy, which could be money.
It sure does. It most certainly does.
So did they leave a bunch of the money because it was too heavy? Did they leave?
And they didn't have enough transportation. They didn't have a truck big enough. Whatever.
Man, we got to leave $1 million laying on the ground right here.
So what? Let's go. Time's up.
Say if you were smart and you lived in the Tahitian mobile trailer park, you would have been over there looking for the spoilings.
Right?
Just
Yes, you would have. And maybe they were.
Quite possible. Quite
Maybe
possible.
they were. Now, the guy at the Quick Mart close by to Garda World said that Wi-Fi and the lottery internet was down all Easter Sunday at his shop.
So I think
I don't think Bill the crackhead knows how to jam the internet in the neighborhood, because the place has to have an alarm system, motion sensors, all of that, because they had to get in the building and then in the safe.
Yeah. Hold on. Where's the quote from the dude at the 7-Eleven? I don't see it in that story.
I believe it was a quick.
Okay, Quick Mart, because I think we have live audio from him.
Oh, nice.
What did he say exactly? Read me the quote so I know what he said.
I gotta find this stupid quote.
So I'm pretty sure that we do have that audio.
Well, this is other heists.
Oh.
Darn it! I saved.
I believe that they had the Wi-Fi taken out of the building. It was not available there. That's why they were able to.
Is that what he said?
That was the quote. I think that's what he said.
That is awesome.
I'm pretty sure. I think that was the tape.
If that's true.
Right. I think that's it. I think that was it.
If that's true, that is awesome. Why don't I have that?
Because you're not a professional.
Yeah, that's it.
It's okay. It's Saturday morning. Live. While you're looking for that, how about the Porch Pirate?
I saved that. Gosh darn it, because I love the report from Quick Mart.
You know what? You just got to let it go. Sometimes you have to let it go.
But we do know, I did report, first of all, I did report that the Wi-Fi was down and they couldn't even do Lotto on Easter Sunday. And I'm sure it was just a coincidence.
You couldn't sell Lotto tickets on the Sunday. It was a very bad day. No curry. Pretty sure that was him.
That's exactly what it was.
Pretty sure that was him.
Okay, so now this video, we've talked about this elaborate heist, right? It has to be, right? It can't just be Bill the crackhead.
Right.
And, is it 30 million? If you say so. Okay, I believe you if you say so. I find it would not surprise me if, Lamar at Garda World said,
I didn't know there was $30 million in whatever the amount was.
How? Why? I don't know. Thanks, Lamar. We appreciate it.
But we know how and why on this one.
Questions.
Yeah.
Now these guys that did the Garda World.
Right.
Okay, so then I see a video in Sacramento, California, up the road a ways from Silmar, but yet still in California. This is.
Oh my God! Are you ever going to get to the video?
Only because you are standing there dying to play the video, and I'm going to milk this. I'm going to piss you off so much.
I wear the hat just for you. No, go ahead. Introduce it. I'll wait. I'll wait. Set it up. Go ahead and set it up. I'll be here.
Man, can't make it out.
Right here. I'll just waiting. I wonder what I did with my toenail clippers. Toenails, they get so long after a while. Hey, look what I found. A piece of video of a dude in a trash bag. Look at that.
Porch pirate used
next year, this person is breaking into Garda World. Go ahead.
things as a disguise.
Talk about make it work. Doorbell camera footage shows the person crouched underneath the garbage bag. The thief approaches the front door.
Come on, man. That is awesome. I'm not advocating crime in any shape.
No, but he shows some common sense, which is so lacking in everything today.
Common sense and initiative.
Right.
And initiative.
You know how hot it is inside that trash bag right now?
I do.
He's probably sweating.
Plus, I don't know where the ring camera was. I mean, I don't know when he takes the bag off. Where's the vehicle?
Ooh.
Where there are other cameras.
Oh,
I mean,
see?
it's
What you
California,
Hilarious.
and swipes the package under the disguise and shuffles away.
No one's going to notice. Totally.
Now you see a car at the very end of that. You can see a car out on the road. I don't know if that's his.
Well, let's see. Let's
or
back.
hers.
Let's
Don't
roll
know
that
if
footage back and see. Oh,
We
yeah,
don't know
you're
if
right.
it's a he or a her.
Right.
Yeah, at the top of the screen you see a car on the road. I don't know that that's.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice catch, and really kind of stupid on their part.
Yeah, if that's the getaway vehicle, that is kind of stupid.
Why did they
Plus,
reverse this footage?
Guy needs to. What are you doing in the yard? Man, what's going on?
Right? No kidding. They could use a good trim, right there. But then, who could?
He's busy. He's busy because he said he got the notification at work that he had
Right.
a package delivered, and then when
Right.
he came home, there was no package, so he rolled back the footage, and he saw this mastermind taking his package.
Wait a minute. Aren't those Kevin's shoes? Didn't he just buy a pair of those
Right.
shoes last week?
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's Kevin.
So, I don't even know. Right. You don't even know if this is real, but it's hilarious.
It could be real.
Hilarious either way.
It's 2024. Anything is possible.
If it is Kevin.
If it is Kevin.
Dude, good job.
Right.
Good job, Kevin. We love you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We do have an alert. Hang on one second. This is from the science. Is it the science department? We have a science department in the scrotum frog is on apparently on the loose. If you see the scrotum frog, do not touch it.
Do we know where what
we
particular
don't.
neck of the woods the scrotum frog is on the loose at?
Actually, it is the scrotum frog. I would imagine it's near Lake Titicaca, and the only reason I say that is because that's what they said. It's officially known as the Lake Titicaca frog, but it's called the.
Stop it.
So your choice, yeah, you can call it the scrotum frog or the Lake Titicaca
Where is
frog.
Lake Titicaca?
Right. Oh,
I'm not familiar with.
Really want
Lake
to,
Titicaca.
the line that I have. I really would, but I don't want to get kicked off. But I can tell you what it's close to. I can tell you what it's close to.
Okay, what is it close to?
It's the dump. It's where I'm going to leave that one. There's a deadly fungus though that is endangering the scrotum frog. So please do not approach these frogs, despite the fact that they are being eaten in smoothies known as frog juice in Peru. Yeah, that's.
Oh, do you get some kind of?
That's a
is it
toad.
health benefit?
That would be a licking toad. This is a frog.
Okay, so you get the hallucinations
Right.
from it.
Yes. That's you get the hallucinations from licking the toad. You don't get them from the scrotum frog. Although if you want to, I suppose you could lick the scrotum frog.
You said people are grinding them up in their smoothie.
They are.
Well,
They're
you
known
didn't
as
say they were grinding them up. You said they
frog.
were in their smoothie.
Well, they do believe them to be an aphrodisiac.
There you go.
Who doesn't
That's
look
awesome.
at that and think, "Damn, I'm horny."
Well,
Just
don't
looking
lick
at
it.
it,
Don't
right?
lick it. Don't eat it. In fact, tonight just do the leg, and then see how you react to that. Maybe
Right.
go to the next leg tomorrow.
You're
You don't want to
making
if you do the whole thing at once, man. You could be.
you are making
surfing for
light
days.
of this poor frog.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I ate a frog. The next thing I woke up at the Tahitian Mobile Home Park in Silomar, California. I don't know what happened.
It's scary. Oh, look at that! Look at that already. Time flies so.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but it's time for a quick break. You'll be right back. And they're back.
Wow,
Brad Staggs and Jeff Fisher.
that was a fast. See,
Are you stepping on the rejoin?
the people, because I want to let them in on it. I mean, the people
You
who
gotta
actually
step at the beginning, you're stepping on the rejoin. Just let it happen.
they just decided.
I thought this was a professional broadcast. Just let it happen.
You never told us. Yeah, I guess you did about the bunny, but the people who actually got up live this morning. I mean, as opposed to the dead ones.
Oh yeah, we surprised. I did. I forgot to when I posted this morning, and I apologize. So I replied to my own post with the hashtag SML.
Right.
So I should see if someone actually.
Thought we were going with the hashtag. What did I think we were going with? Hold on a second. I forgot.
I don't know what you thought. I'm just saying what I did.
It was the. Hold on a minute. I've got this. Oh, hashtag MSMGA. MSMGA. Go ahead. You'll
You
figure
can
it out.
hashtag whatever you want. I mean, let's make it more difficult. You want to put some,
Right. It's
you
kind
want
of
to
like
put some
a
other
game.
things. A couple emojis, maybe
We
a
could.
hashtag.
We could. I mean, that is what makes this technology so wonderful.
Has anyone commented to you, or are
Well,
we just lost?
Benjamin Flensburg over on the in our chat says that's called employee bonuses included
Yeah,
regarding the Garda world.
yeah, I'm with you. I mean, that's why I question the amount, and I know that Lamar was concerned with how,
Right.
why, but
I think the quote was, "I didn't know there was $30 million in the Garda world," and that was an actual quote.
just fix his voice, make him sound deep, and
Right.
don't let actually people will know exactly who it was when he says, "I didn't know there was millions of $1,000s in there."
Had
I
no
know.
idea. I had no idea.
And, I love the quotes. The quotes in the stories are, we're concerned with the experts. Every outlet has their own author, their own expert. One person that he wrote a book, he did a movie. Well, I get it,
Right.
and they all, well, that's just an elaborate
You're just
scheme.
mad. You're
That'd
just
be
mad
more
they
than
didn't call you.
human. I know.
They didn't call you, and they could have called you. And your publicist
an
was
agent.
ready. Well,
I
don't
need
you?
an agent.
What? You don't have a publicist?
I do not. I do not have a publicist. I know I need one desperately. You joke around. I need one.
Me too. I mean,
Love to have one.
I do all of this myself, and I look this good.
Well, you'd never know it.
I know, right? It's
That's how good you are.
right. I am that good.
That's
It's
how good you are.
hey, look, if you want to connect with us,
No,
you can,
Brad, stop. You do a good
What?
job.
No.
Good job.
Has anybody told
Imagine
you
me-
you're doing a good job today?
Imagine me, patting
Right.
you on the back right now.
Right.
Okay?
That's not my back. That's not my back. But
Well,
I'll take it.
Turn back around.
Right. So if you want to connect with either one of us or both of us, it's really simple. There are the contact points at Jeffy JFR. Chewing the Fat at theblaze.com. You can get a cameo. It ain't free. It'll never be free.
That's correct. It will not.
And then at Real Brad Staggs, thedailymojo.com, and you can text Daily Mojo to 80123, and you'll get exciting texts back from us at the Daily Mojo, and we may or may not have an app on the App Store. I mean, you can search the App Store if you want to.
Wait, what?
I mean, I'm just saying there may or may not be an app for the Daily Mojo on the App Store. Not making a big deal because it's a soft launch, but got to make some money off this somehow. Because so far I'm still eating dog food. Well, actually, it's cat food. You get used to the taste after a while, but I'm just saying. We did have a potential sponsor here, so please.
Oh,
I hope
nice.
I
Oh,
hope
that's
we-
right.
I hope
The
we don't-
chicken people.
No, not them. This guy.
Oh, the fat guy.
Yes.
So am I. Why are we stuck carrying 3 or 4 o'clock? Why can't we carry appendix? Oh, because all holster companies make holsters exactly like this. They make them for skinny guys that don't have a freaking gut. They make them like this and they stick straight up like this so they're uncomfortable when you go to sit down. Why would you buy a holster that does this when you can buy a holster called the Fat Tack holster from fattack.com that allows you to carry deeper concealment so it's easier for you to sit down and have it underneath your gut and be super comfortable. You can draw with it too. I'm gonna show you how to do it, just like this.
Right.
Be prepared. Buy from a company that is made for fat people. Fattack.com, the Fat Tack holster.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That is genius. They are not a sponsor. We didn't get any money for that, but that's how you make a viral video.
Fat Tack.
Fattack.com. They should be a sponsor, we'll reach out and
Hello.
beg.
The name of my show is Chewing the Fat.
You see, it's like a match made in heaven.
It is. What about the chicken people?
All right, so the chicken people, I did reach out to them. I sent them an email, which in retrospect, I was excited, and I thought, well, this is...
Because the object is that now with bird flu, we need our own chickens.
Right,
and
right.
So you just you build a little chicken coop and you eat the eggs there. I know, I told my wife, there's bird flu, egg shops are shutting down, egg prices are going to go through the roof. And she says, we'll just get eggs from so-and-so. And I'm like, we're not going to be the only ones.
Right.
Getting eggs from so-and-so.
And I found these people. Here was the impetus for it, though, too, was the fact that I think when you and I were talking, I said, my old friend at WLAC, they used to do commercials for live baby chicks, and they'd send them in the mail.
Right.
I'm like, surely they don't still, and I'll be damned, they do. You can order chickens, baby chickens, and they will send them to you priority mail.
And they're guaranteed. So I'm going to promise you this, that the first shipment that comes to my house, they all died. I need another shipment.
See, these are hardworking people. Why do you want to scam them?
Oh, okay.
Why do you want? These are hardworking. The Critter Depot.
All right, I won't do that then. Fine.
And I only do this to prove to the Critter Depot that I am not the Nigerian prince you probably thought I was. Because when I sent you an email saying we love your product, we'll even talk about it for nothing.
Heck yeah.
Just to see if people are interested. So blow up their website, thecritterdepot.com, and then tell them you heard about it.
Do they not have a contact number? I mean, I know you sent an email and you're not familiar with, how to talk to humans on the phone. I get that. But
I hate talking.
They have a phone number?
I didn't. Let's see here. Is that would be under contact?
To get hold of the Critter Depot. We're Saturday Morning Live. We should be able to call the Critter Depot right now.
Except they only give their email. Let's see. I wonder if I Googled Critter Depot phone number.
We'll get the guy at the gate. Yeah, Critter Depot.
Contact us. See, Facebook. Can you ship live crickets? Crickets for sale. Live chickens for sale. No phone number. Because they would probably have, people like us. Maybe it's on their Facebook page. Nope, just an email. These are smart people. So
now the number's got to be there. Just Google Critter Depot.
I just did, and phone number.
Just actually Google it. Use the Google search engine.
Computer.
Computer.
It doesn't work when I talk to it either.
That's a great bit.
And
that Star Trek, it's the whale one, right? And they come back to save the whale, and he goes to the computer.
Scotty.
He says it's old school. So he picks up the mouse and talks into the mouse, and the guy says, "No, not that."
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh." He cracks his fingers and then types a million words a minute. It was awesome. That was a great bit.
Did you know? And what were they looking for? What was it that they? They were
creating the tank, right?
They were creating the tank
for the whale.
And what were they willing to trade the dude for?
Just tell me what they're doing, okay?
Hang on a second.
I don't know. How much money did they have in the Star Trek money? Did they have?
All
in
right,
their pocket?
Mister. How much does $1 million weigh?
What was the suit that they were wearing? I don't know.
What was the name of the ship on Alpha Centauri 6 when the green girl came? Huh? Do you know that? No, you don't.
I do not.
You don't.
I just want to know the story.
There is. So when he agrees to give him, he trades. Scotty's going to trade this guy the formula for transparent aluminum.
Oh.
And the dude's like,
okay. That's a good.
Right.
That's a good trivia question though, because nobody knows that.
Guess what?
Except for you.
Guess what exists now? Transparent aluminum.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a tank that holds a whale, because we had
those
already.
Why would you need to? People, sir? Whales, Scotty. Whales. There is actually, I've seen that movie far too many times. It's been
a long time since I've seen that movie, but.
Transparent aluminum.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
Everything I need to know I learned from Star Trek. I can't find the Critter Depot's number. Although,
it's very frustrating.
Here's the worst part of it is they show on their page, on their FAQ page, this is nothing but false advertising if this is the case, because what is that right there in the middle of the page?
Oh, yeah.
That's
chat with an well, go to the chat. Go to the chat.
All right. There's a chat.
It'll
with
come
an
up live. We'll
expert.
talk to the AI chat.
All right. Oh, no. See,
Describe your issue. Yeah, we want to talk to somebody about your damn company.
We'd like to talk to someone about live chicks in the mail. All right.
That's what we do.
Pearl Wilson.
Is our okay.
I understand you're interested in the chicks being delivered to you. Can you tell me more about the breed? Oh, I can't
How
see this
many
far.
breeds are there?
That's so. How many breeds?
What do you mean? Are you besmirching me?
That's just a simple. That's a stupid AI question. It's gonna.
Yeah.
It's expecting that question. What is the purpose of getting the live chicks?
To throw them off the fuck. I'm sorry. Well, sorry. Okay. Sorry. All right. What do you think it is?
I'm hungry. Hold on. I'm hungry. Now, see, this is going to throw them way off, though. They're not going to talk to us if we're talking about eating them or throwing them off the roof. Is there anything else the experts should know before I
get so
connect you?
angry. I get so angry. I'm sorry.
We do.
What do you think it is? It's like talking to my family. They ask me questions. What do you think it is? Just do it.
We'd like to talk to them on the air about their product.
Thank you. And not you, Pearl.
All right, let's see. We do a live show. We'd like to talk to them on the air about doing their product. Okay, got it. I'm sending you to a secure page to join Just Answer, fully refundable. It's a scam.
It is.
This is it. When you try to.
Oh my gosh.
That's just.
It is.
I'm not paying to ask you. No. That's it.
No, because then they're gonna have you log in. I found out actually. No,
now I want to throw them off the effing roof.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Should have not let that get to me like I did. Not let that get to me like I did. I apologize.
Good luck in the industry, by the way. I wish you all the best. I didn't, and just for the record, I didn't really know him all that well. I mean, we worked together a couple of times. I mean, we'd pass in the hallway, and I'd say, "Hey, Jeff," and he'd, "Hey, Brad," and I would. That's it. I mean, we never hung out. We didn't, like friends or anything like that. So, whatever he does, that's him. I mean, I've heard the rumors. I didn't know they were true, but apparently, I'm just as shocked as the rest. This is Matt Lauer level stuff right here, and it's just, I'm shocked.
I already apologized, okay? I'm sorry. I should not have let it get to me like that. For a moment, I forgot that we were actually broadcasting a program. I just thought we were looking at the chick website.
Oh, my God. I just, thank you.
That's
Check,
a problem.
please.
You know, it's a problem me being in this room sometimes, is that I'm in. It's because it's at my house.
You should get
I have
out
to
more.
separate.
You know what I think it's time for? I think it is time for, hold on a second.
I thought we were going to have the Pulaski triplets or whatever.
I haven't, that's why I'm having to do this so I can check on them because I haven't seen anything. So this is a potentially new sponsor for this Saturday morning live.
Here at Chevrolet, we're always listening. And the message was loud and clear.
You know, I always liked Chevy trucks, but they're just so dang small. Why don't they make them normal sized?
Well, miss, we did just that. Introducing the all-new Chevy Goliath. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Strapped with a fuel-efficient V16 engine, the Goliath doesn't need roads, it just needs you.
You can't climb up in that truck.
The Chevy Goliath. It's not just better than bigger, it's bigger than better.
Hey, Ma, Guess
Oh,
what
these AI
Pa just
humans.
bought? We got a Goliath.
The Goliath. Finally, a normal-sized truck.
Right? All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Obviously.
I'm sorry. This guard. I'm talking to the guard shack. They what? They left? Oh no, they listened to the show. Okay. All right. Yep. Oh. Apparently the Poltitsky triplets were listening, and something about throwing chickens off the roof. And they're like, they're big animal rights people, and apparently they.
Good. Get out then. Get
so
out.
We're not going to have the Poltitsky triplets on this morning.
That's a little disappointing, but I am in constant communication with PETA, and we have a relationship. So, goodbye. Get out.
Wow, I'm disappointed that we did not get to have them because they are legendary, and they won't be on the program this morning.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've listened to the Polotskys.
The Poltitsky triplets, and they're not Polotskys. It's the Poltitsky triplets, and
so they weren't going to serve us galoshes or galoshes or Koloskis or whatever we call them.
Remember, when you look at them, you know they don't have to do anything. They can just be, and people will. I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed.
Oh darn it!
I want to make that perfectly clear how disappointed.
Hey, so I'm a little disappointed that the chick place is a scam.
Well, I don't think the place is a scam.
No, but the AI place is a scam.
Right.
Yeah. Or the AI phone system is a scam. Yeah.
Right. I mean, that disappoints me. That disappoints me a lot.
You're right that the company may not know they're using this service for their website or whatever, and they may not realize that that's what's happening.
That may be a legit service.
What's the place again? Creepy Critters?
The Critter Depot.
Yeah, the Critter Depot. They may well not be aware of it. So
right. So I just
call them up, let them know. Oh, we can't.
Right, exactly. And just as a quick reminder, the Poltitsky triplets will not be with us this morning, which is very.
There's so many AI humans on this show. I don't
no,
know.
they've been. I mean, look, they brought saxophone players with them.
Yeah, the cover of the album. That's not really the cover of the album because it's too big for the cover of.
Well, it is. It's a trifold.
Oh,
yeah, open it up. Remember they.
Yeah, think how cool that would be back in the day.
ELO wasn't out of the blue. Wasn't that a double? Didn't you open that up?
I've got an Isaac Hayes album that is awesome. It opens up and the sleeves you turn in different holes in the sleeves have different pictures of Isaac on stage live with all his gold coins and everything, man, and the crowd is really cool.
And he was a badass on Rockford Files. Gandalf Fitch. Gandalf Fitch he was on the Rockford Files.
Anyway, those albums. I've got several albums that are open up like that are awesome. A lot of fun. You don't get those days back. You don't get that from a CD. You don't get that from an MP3.
No, you don't. You truly don't. Okay. And hold on a second.
You remember the smell? You remember the opening of a new album and the smell of vinyl, fresh new vinyl? I mean, you don't get that from a MP3.
No,
I'm
you
sorry,
don't.
You just don't. I know I'm sounding like Grandpa now, but you just don't get that thing. Now, I guess there's probably spray invented now. Oh, well, you want to tell you to smell like that new album smell? Just spray it in the air. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Airman 68 CES over in the chat room at thedailymojo.com says, "Hey, what's going on? Is this Ron's fault?" Yeah. Yeah, well, it likely is. It likely is. I mean, I'd run with it. I would take this one if I were you. I would just. It's Ron. It's Ron's fault.
Oh, we didn't do my sad story either. This is disappointing, actually.
Which one was your sad story? Is it about throwing chickens off the roof?
It was just a question. Should not have let it get to me. I don't know why it did. Don't know why. I just did.
Tell us a sad story, Grandpa.
After more than 40 years in business, the 99-cent stores, 99 cents only stores, closing and will cease operations.
This blew me away. When you said that this morning, I'm like, no.
Listen, according to Mike Simonet, the interim chief executive officer, it was an extremely difficult decision and not the outcome we expected or hoped to achieve. But
really, thank you for that, Captain Obvious. You know, we were hoping not to have to close all our stores. But we didn't discuss that.
Let's go to Lamar. Right. How? Why? Okay.
I didn't know they had $30 million in the Dollar General store. I didn't know that.
Now they employ 17,000 people.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot. That's a big deal.
That's huge. Everything's fine. Shut up. It's a great economy. Just stop it.
What's that?
Do I have to get Corinne Jean-Pierre on the phone? Everything is fine. The economy's fine. Okay. Everything is moving along fine.
Well, according to
you people,
Mike, the interim CEO,
not Mr.
Unfortunately, the last several years have presented significant and lasting challenges in the retail environment, including, but not limited to, that's me, not him.
Economic headwinds. I bet are in there.
Impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Shifting consumer demand.
Yes.
Rising levels of shrink, persistent inflationary pressures, and other macroeconomic headwinds.
I told you. I knew they would be in there somewhere. I love macroeconomic headwinds.
Have greatly hindered the company's ability to operate. And hey, we appreciate all the dedicated employees and partners, but get out.
It's really weird that you would mention the microeconomic headwinds because they, at this point, are scheduled to be our musical guest next Saturday.
Really? Next week?
It's weird.
That's awesome.
It's weird that you'd bring them up, but
when you run a store, when you run a business, it actually is. I mean, Dollar General announced they were going to close 1,000 stores or more between Dollar General and the dollar store.
Family Dollar.
They've been,
them too.
Yeah.
And nothing's a dollar.
Well, nothing's a dollar anymore. And in the 99-cent stores, I don't think anything was a dollar anymore either. I think the 99-cent only store was like, yeah, that's that shelf over there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the case. I haven't been. There's one over here, not far from our house. Well, I mean, it's a ways, but my wife stops in there from time to time, and I tell her
what to get.
You take a shower when you leave that place, right? Anyway, the company. I'm just joking. Stop it. It's just a joke.
Is that
I don't really want to throw.
Is that where you buy your chickens?
So, but my point is here, real quick. So you're employed you employ 17,000 people, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So why not use them? I guess you don't have any money, Jeff. Don't be stupid. Why not employ some of them to liquidate your stores? Because it says in the story, we've entered into agreement with Hilco Global to liquidate all merchandise. So they're kicking the employees to the curb, and they're bringing in another company to liquidate all the merchandise. I don't. That's incredible.
What is Hilco Global, one wonders? Because it sounds like...
I mean, it's just a liquidation company, right? It's probably owned by Mike Simonet, the interim chief executive officer.
Michael Sullivan Hunt. Global asset smarter solutions to maximize value and return. Actually, stock tip.
Why?
Now, there's nothing in here that says they can handle 30 million anything, but this is a stock tip, maybe. I'm not a stock broker, advisor. As a matter of fact,
financial advice?
No.
Is that what we're doing now?
As a matter of fact, I don't know what to do with money other than spend it. But this might be a smart stock buy, right? Find these liquidation plays. It's like betting against the roller in craps, but buy stock in these liquidation companies
Because it's coming.
Because it's
already
think it's
coming.
here.
Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
I think.
Dollar Tree.
Did you see?
1,000. Wow.
You see like all the stuff you could have bought from the Tropicana, and I think you still can actually. All the stuff that they had because they're getting ready to demolish it in the next few months.
I hate
the
that.
Tropicana Hotel. That's the one in Las Vegas.
My
Just so you know, I don't know if
birthplace.
you're familiar.
My birthplace.
Oh, that's right.
Without Vegas, well, Boulder City, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, so it's not even Vegas.
Well, it is. Boulder
What
City
are we
is
talking
Vegas.
about?
Well,
Where were
okay.
you born?
All right, Boulder City. But where is
Okay,
the
so it's not
Tropicana?
Vegas.
Where is the Tropicana?
9 acres, Las Vegas.
No, it is not in Las Vegas. It's in Paradise. It's
Get
not
outta
even
here.
in Vegas. It's in
Get outta
Paradise. The
here.
Strip is in
They're
Paradise,
building
Nevada.
the stadium there. I bet you Vegas has had to have annexed that now, right? I mean, that's got to be Vegas.
Whenever you go out there and you look at your little GPS thing, it'll tell you you are in Paradise. So there's that.
I find that difficult to believe, but okay, if you say so.
And to the I'm looking up the stuff that you could buy, liquidation
All of it.
sale.
I mean, there was some cool stuff in there. You could get, like they had like I don't know 80,000 bar stools, and all these tables. They had chandeliers and everything. Would have been fun to get some of that.
This is the Vegas Bright newscast. Look at all and the paintings.
Ridiculously low prices.
Look at that.
Low prices, as in
Actually,
you
those
get a
paintings would
toilet
be cool
for-
to have.
They would. I happen to have 4 concrete fish.
Oh yeah, they had like 10,000 flat screens or something you could buy.
Uh-huh.
All the equipment from Baccio, Robert Irving's, Chillum.
And
I don't
you
know
have
that
you've seen my
I don't know that I
concrete
want-
fish.
Yeah, I don't know that I want the mattresses, but okay.
Why? What's wrong with the mattresses?
I just did.
They're
just
broke.
don't know that I
They're
want
broken in. That's all that
Yeah.
is. Like the Garda World place, they are broken in.
You'll likely have to explain.
I have concrete fish that we carried from the airport and a big stool from the a
that's
bench
what you got.
from the Golden Nugget.
Oh, that's where they're from.
Yeah.
The fish in your backyard. That's where they're from. I did not know that. That's
You
awesome.
see?
I love those.
Now you know.
I love those.
Heavy
I love
little
those fish,
bastards.
Even though the last time I was there, they weren't working properly, and they haven't worked properly.
Happy to
quite
sell
some
them
time.
to anybody who's willing to pay the price.
Working
Because I
properly,
carried those things
so.
through an airport, and they weren't fun. And people look at you funny when you are carrying concrete fish through an airport. I'm just going to say.
Really? Really?
Yeah. You know,
I'm
you don't think
surprised
about
TSA.
that.
Was this pre-TSA?
It may have. No, it was early aughts. It was
Because
early
you used to
aughts.
be able to just bring the house, walk on a plane. I'll
good
just
old
set
days.
it back here. We'll be fine.
The good old days.
Yeah, I know.
Makes me sad.
I
Thanks.
know. Well,
Thank you.
I know.
Thank you. Did you have a joke of the day? Did you want to? Did you have anything you'd like to say
I mean, we
here
could-
at the bitter
could
end
do
of the
one.
program? Probably the last Saturday morning live that
what
we're going to do this week.
Why? Oh, this week.
The
yeah.
ASPCA called, and they're interested
Oh,
in
no.
discussing some things with us after the program, apparently.
Oh no.
And the program
Oh, no.
director also called. The hotline rang, and he said, "Bring a tape to his office." That's all I know. That's all I know. You might want to bring
I
a
know.
box, too. You know.
This is just for you because the joke was.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is just for you because the joke was. I actually told this to my wife last night because it actually happened almost in real life. Last night I was sitting on the couch. I heard my wife's voice from the kitchen. "What would you like for dinner, my love? Chicken, beef, or lamb?" And I said, "Thank you. I'll have beef, please." "You're having soup, you fat bastard. I was talking to the cat." And that
Okay.
pretty much was played in real life.
That's all we got
I
right
know.
there. All right. So, as always, chewingthefat@theblaze.com. And Brad at Mojo5. Now, I'm not going to answer a damned email, but you can email me. There's Jeffy JFR on all the socials. Real Brad Staggs. Nothing Says Love, too. Like a cameo from Jeffy. Are those free?
No, they are not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I mean, you might have to sell a few to, pay the FCC fine. Just saying it. For the rest of you, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Saturday. And we'll be back, or we won't. One of the two. That's the end. Very sad.